strong that it just outweighs any of like the possible, well, quote unquote gimmicks or just tools that a character wants to use. And like we just kind of saw like the utter shutdown of it. Like no plant, can't use that one. You try to box in, but Clairen literally keeps you away with that nice range. Oh, you get too scared, so now you're holding defense. Now Clairen has an excellent grab game too. Like it's one of those things that, you know, people don't talk about enough. It's really deadly to give like characters that can zone away a good grab game as well. We've seen like what can happen afterwards, but playing to the drum and Clairen's able to kind of continue on, and even with the tech chasing, making sure to get it on those plats.
Yeah, I mean, a perfect segue, right? Like, we are having Wisp, another Clairen, another fantastic Clairen at that, only dropping down 2 losers from Cheesy Potato. And we're seeing the grab game come into play. The shutdown of Zetterburn's, his own very fantastic movement and offensive capabilities, forcing Nexplosion to kind of swing a little bit wildly here. We're seeing a lot more preemptive buttons to see if Nexplosion can start contesting some range, and Wisp playing solidly on the rebound, playing solidly in the reaction, and there's another plasma field, but the jab 4-strong whiffs.
Hold up. Oh, no! Looked around at the wrong time, but yeah, catching up there, didn't snap to the ledge in time. All of a sudden, able to get it on, and real good stuff on Wisp, and really strong showing. And you talked about the preemptive buttons too. It's just that both of them kind of can go for it, because Clairen, you know, it's definitely just a really fast character you have to deal with, but you're so much safer doing them. You don't have to overly commit on other buttons. I've just seen how many times Zetterburn's been kind of getting caught on throwing out so many of these buttons, but all of a sudden the pressure turning around on fire as well, has to avoid the strong. But yeah, that's the way. It's just getting the clean hits in there, trying to contest with it, but a long-reaching fair and great timing to delay the recovery.
Dojo, man, being such a trap against Clairen, having so many platform extensions with things like Rising Nair, and then the tech chase to get another one going, but good read on the back throw to get away from that forward strong. Surviving that onslaught means that as Zetterburn, you have the chance to take this stock early.
Jeez.
Oh, okay, just doing it with the out of hit stun forward air. It sweet spots and it does take the stock, but you need something big, maybe something like a, holy moly, that movement.
Yeah, that was like some Taz level stuff. Like it was on the platform, but oh, Wisp cleaning it up real quick. These platform plays by both these players have been kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like Rivals 2 is a little bit slower on some aspects, but damn, they're like kind of etching up on there. But nah, that's not gonna be the right decision on there. Kind of that one. Great mash out, expecting the pummel. Interestingly enough, but Wisp all of a sudden getting hit up quite a lot and die real soon. 91 to a 100, but it's a aerial out of that shield, so not the best times, but great delay once again. Wisp on point.
Yeah, understanding that the damage you take from Zetterburn, sometimes it's just gonna happen. Shine being the fastest move in the game, really hard to fully play around all of Zetterburn's offense, but you make up for it by making sure that he feels in danger every time you hit him. That has been what Wisp has done throughout this entire game. Find the first hit and get out with the floor hug in order to get away from the Gatling. The jab forward tilt intercepts, goes deep for this neutral special, and that is just gonna do it.
Damn. Like, at the beginning, my eyes were like wide open. It was like watching a Dragon Ball fight. Like, they're just like instant transmissioning left and right on those platforms with like so much speed, but at the end, it was just like whoever's just able to kind of like consistently get that lead. And that seems to be the name of the game for Clairen, especially we're seeing the last set. Whoever kind of gets the lead first is able to just kind of play that keep away game. You have so much range to work with, and you're forcing your opponent to make riskier decisions to kind of approach a character that has a lead, which is never a good thing because Clairen, damn.
She's got so many tools to be able to shut down stocks, but we're seeing Nex start to mix in a little bit more of ways to beat shield. Ton of these like instant shines, of course, are always going to be there, but we're mixing in shine grabs, we're mixing in CC down tilts as well to get away from the sour spots, also converting into big combos as like we saw on the Dojo down. Yes, this game gets away from the down air. I'm pretty sure Wisp could have just played the down tilt until as long as he wanted, as long as Nex wasn't able to sweet spot the ledge, yet tried to get for a big stock early, but we're going right back to the edge guarding. Nice angle away for Nex, though, to get out of that situation, and we're going to see how much of that can be opened, enough for an empowered up strong to even up the percentage.
Yeah, evens it up, and the platforms are coming together, so you want to be careful of but the high percentage, whoa!
Caught him dashing back, maybe? That DI looks not perfect.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it, but excellent following through. And that's a DI. That looks way better and caught off guard. But the neutral special charged up for quite a low time, so it's got some raging kick to it. And the platform coming just in time to help Wisp with the defense. The platform's working out in the favorite as well as getting the grab. Great follow through, gets another one as well. And the platform once again, it's on Clairen's side at this point. I think all these like gimmicks, the stages is working out for Clairen, and for Nexplosion, that's just gotta sting a little because all of a sudden it could have looked so damn good. But look at this pressure on that shield, forced to hold it. And now trying to get on, but oh man, Wisp continuing to stay alive, and as well as this should be a done deal. Just keep on down tilting.
Yeah, there was no more jump, no more resources. You saw Nex try to go for the runoff shine, and a trade put him in a really, really bad spot.
Oh man,
just seals the fate of the second Zetterburn stock, and he might be seeing the third right now here, Wolf. One more. Oh no.
Well, it's not fair. I'm just watching the platforms just like gravitate to wherever Wisp wants. It just doesn't seem fair. It almost gets the ball through as well. Great uses of the side special, trying to fall through, but not enough just yet. Zetter needs to make some magic happen. Explosion make some magic happen, and that won't kill just yet. No fired up, and nice shine in order to finish it off.
Yeah, had to get down there super quickly to find the shine, and you see Nex laughing about it in the player cam. The first stock is a shine spike at 150,
yeah.
and now at 128. You know, you got two stocks to take. Zetterburn explosive, but Clairen's so good at finding ways to confirm stocks, and there it is. The platform, as you keep mentioning, Wolf, it's just in perfect spots, like willed into existence wherever Wisp wants it to be, and the back throw setting up for a perfect up strong conversion for a 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Zetterburn's just sitting there like, maybe Longstone had a point about Clairen. Like, that's not fair. But goddamn, no time to really think about that one. Instantly running back on the secondary stage, on the third stage, I should be saying. And that's gotta hurt as well, how much that worked out on your own counter pick.
Yeah, I understand wanting to shift over to it as a way to try and counteract some of Clairen's offense and edgeguard Clairen more reliably without the full extent of the wall on Aerial Armada. But when I think Zetterburn counterpick, I think Rock Wall. Like, everything about this stage and its platform layout to its smaller blast zones, but larger stage width, lets Zetterburn flex so much of what makes him a good character, and you just get to see that start to cook on the side of Nex, but he's not able to close out that initial string, and the charge down strong seals out stock number one with Wisp in the lead yet again. Hook the Fable Dash.
Wisp was like, you're cooking, but I'm the one with the spatula at this point. And now continuing that pressure, great fall through. Understanding, and the platform game once again has just been benefiting Clairen in all of these sets so far, continuing on to pressure the double up fair. But great little reversal, tried to chase down, but just a little off on the timing. And that costs a potential stock, and that costs maybe your life at this point.
Wasn't the true sweet spot on the Plasma Echo, though. Just finds the hit. Still, any damage is good damage when you're in the lead like this. And hit fall fair, didn't even hit fall, but the fair one, fair two whiffing out. So you guarantee the stock. And that's another 3 stocks to 1 lead. Wisp just surgical in the way that they play through this Zetterburn right now. It is precise offense that is shutting down everything that Zetter wants to do. Oh my god.
It's like better than precise. It's just downright diabolical. Just being able to see Clairen just kind of freeform, like flowing like water. Being able to kind of just do whatever the hell she wants and continuing that pressure on even with that as well. It might be a 3-stock real soon. We'll see what Nexplosion can do, but honestly, it just seems to be on borrowed time. We've just seen how many times Wisp has been able to shut it down and try to get a little carry, but the fireball did go away. But Ubel, this was like every game seemed to be just Wisp just getting more and more and more like aggressive, and finally able to seal out that stock. But 155, yeah.
All right, that was downright mean at the end. Like, I'm gonna stand in center stage. You're gonna do the rivals thing, where all the rivals players love to do plat drop movement, and you're just gonna fall right into my loving arms, where I will back throw forward strong you to end the set in 3-0 fashion. Next looked incredible and smooth and seamless, but not in the way that Wisp approached that matchup. It was brutal.
Like, it's like, Clairen's literally just like the stop sign.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like how fast you go. It's just that when you can dictate the movement and like being able to kind of control the game. Because I feel like and I'm pretty sure I should be correct because you are the Rivals expert, when Zetter gets things rolling, it's Zetter's game. But I think what we just kind of watched, it was just all Clairen. It was the Clairen show. Like, there was nothing that like Zetter could really do. And the small moments where it's just that Clairen being able to just kind of get away from those scramble situations, even being able to do like retreating aerials to kind of challenge it out and just forcing into really uncomfortable situations. Like, yeah, that was such a good shine spike, but those are like, when Zetters talk about, they're like, yeah, I got at 60 and they died. It's like, yeah, I got at the 164 and thank God I was able to seal out the stock. But also this stage, that was not fair. That was not fair.
Clairen's
like, how
crazy.
many times the platform just kind of came over like the third character.
Oh, yeah. Clairen's absolutely brutal, has so many good stages. I think what really, to go off what you were saying, you're 100% right. The biggest thing about Zetterburn is if he's able to get the ball rolling, and it could be even something super innocuous, like, oh, I landed a down tilt on your block and I wave dash forward after and got like a shine and started shine pressure and like shine down air to shine back air, like all that jazz has to start with him winning neutral first. And maybe that's not so hard. Maybe that is. It depends on the character, it depends on the player base, depends on the play style. What Wisp did such a good job of always keeping Zetter on the back foot, because something like jab or forward tilt or neutral special or like all of these different tools would